Here it is. A shaving cream that's built to take the speed of the new super sharp blades. These new blades work like a charm, but they're so sharp, so fast, your shaving cream must saturate whiskers, or you get friction that slows down shaving and even dulls blades. But now, Old Spice Smooth Shave, the super lather, helps take friction out of shaving. What's behind this super lather? A special wetting action that saturates and lubricates thoroughly. That's why Old Spice Smooth Shave helps take friction out of shaving. This super lather puts wheels on your razor, so it sweeps and swings free and easy across your skin. Reduces friction so you get the best out of your super sharp blades and more shaving mileage too. Old Spice Smooth Shave, regular or mentholated, built to take the speed of the new super sharp blades.
Good evening, my friends, and thank you for coming to join for another shave today. Today's shave, this is the 11th, which would be a K. I don't have a lot of Ks, so I'm using the Speicknstick. Using our new shaving cadre brush. We just have to misspell it with a K. But you guys, anybody who's known me long enough knows that I would not pass up an opportunity to use my favorite razors on the planet, which is the Klas Tornblom. These are my favorites. I should know, I've got 12 of them. But I've got a dry face too. I did the hot towel business, but it doesn't take long for that to come off. I take that back. I don't think I have 12 anymore. I've given a couple away. Picked a couple of them off. This one here, I think, is my first one. And what set me on my mission to build a set, which I have completed. I need a little bit of work yet to be full-on ready to go. This our second anniversary brush is pretty good. Got a lot of backbone. Holds moisture pretty good. I wish it were set not quite so deep so we get a little bit of splay. But to tell you the truth, it doesn't bother me too much. Because some very wonderful people put a great deal of thought and effort to getting this brush mass produced or produced in sufficient number for us. And I wouldn't trade it with, even if it were shedding hairs and a terrible brush, I would still use it. Here's to you guys. It seems to be real good for face lathering, although it doesn't have a lot of splay. And I do think it did shed a whisker. It shed a hair, I think. Let's see. Yes, honey. Oh, yeah, I forgot something here. Here she comes. Come on. You wanted it. Go on. Okay. So I got my safety crew in place. And now we're ready to give this one a shot. Now this one is laid in the drawer for a while. For some reason it was separated from the rest of the Klas Tornbloms. But give it 50 laps on fire hose, then 50 more on leather, and it is just right up there to the task. No problems whatsoever. And you know what? I did it again. I'm sorry, guys. You're probably having trouble hearing me. I know I have trouble hearing me. Here we go. That's gotta be better. Where am I? It's starting to dry out a little bit. What really got me into liking these razors is the geometry. It's narrower at the heel than it is at the toe, and it has no shoulder, which means I don't have to worry about it getting caught on anything down here. I do got to tell you, that makes them a little bit of a, well, they're not really, I don't think it's the geometry's fault. I think I just nicked myself. But the steel in these things is so hard, it's difficult to get when you're honing them. It's difficult to get a really good edge on them. I say a perfect edge. It takes a lot of time. So if I could hone 3 or 4 razors the times it would take me to hone this one. So I do my best once I get them where I like them. I do my best to strop them so that they don't, so that they stay there, because I don't want to have to put the trouble into put them to the stones to bring them back, because boy, they are fearsome. They are just hard steel. Arnie, or Snowbeard, Polar Beard, he's in Sweden and lives in Sweden, and he likes this real well too. He likes all things Sweden because he's Swedish, which is natural. Well, I'm sure he would give this a clear thumbs up. Got a call from the bank today. They want to close on our refinance next week, whenever the 20th is. I guess it's the week after next. They're not, the banks around here have done bizarre stuff. Like they closed all of the you can't walk into the lobby and talk to a banker. You have to go through the drive-through or through the ATM. Of course, all this had to happen. This COVID-19 all had to happen right at the same time that everything else is going on. And the shining bubble on top is we had to flood our basement. So they dinged us a little bit on the interest rate. Because my finished basement is no longer a finished basement. I'm a little mad about that. I'm going to probably gripe and moan and see if maybe at the last second they say, oh, okay. So the difference in payments is only like $11 per payment, but over the course of 15 years, that adds up to a little bit of money. So I want to add a little product here. The gal that loan officer called me and told us about we're coming to close and things. I told her I thought it was a nasty trick. Because they said, well, if you can show us pictures that you got it refinished, yeah, like I can get a contractor here. When we're on shelter in place, we're in quarantine, we can't do that. So be that as it may. I'm well on my way to a wonderful shave, and this brush actually is doing pretty good. I'm very pleased with it. It's just bunched in a little bit narrower. You just have to know that this one isn't going to splay very much. So you can get it to splay, see? But it takes some effort. Maybe I don't think synthetics you can break them in. I think they are what they are, or they is what they is, or I don't know, what is it? It is what it is. That's what I've been told. What do you think, little girl? You gonna get down? He's gonna go patrol the perimeter. She really is a pretty good cat. You know, I'm kind of pleased. This is going to be an okay shave. Provided I don't gill myself between now and the end of this shave, I think we'll be okay. Anyway, when you refinance your house, you'll pay off credit cards and PayPal account, pay all that off, and it's going to change my whole cash flow situation. So I'm working out my spreadsheets, seeing how much quicker I can save to get my Corvette. Figure I'm middle-aged, I've earned my Corvette, even if I don't drive it very much. That's it for three good passes. Let's see how we did. Because I'm running a little long on time, I'm just going to go ahead and let this one run a little bit. Whip out the Allen block here. Little sting right there where I kind of nicked myself. She says, "Yeah, I know you know me real well. Don't get too familiar, or I will take a bite out of you." That was kind of a little lub nip. It wasn't a big deal. And then hit myself up with the spike and we should be good shape. Oh, and my son called on the telephone and didn't want anything. I don't know, I'm suspicious. I should not be. He wants something. I don't know. He's got to. That's got to be a reason. A couple of glugs of this. Any injuries that I have, this is like a healing potion. This deserves a second pass. I like it so much. I left the window open for you. Yep, she's going back out. And now I don't have to smell good for anybody but myself. So I'm going to put it right here. Because my mask. And I like the way this smells. So we're going to keep this around. It's usually, I like this for when I irritate myself. So as a recap, tonight, and I would have done it at a 11:45 just so that I could get my Klas Tornblom in. It's a Klas Tornblom. It's a unusual geometry. A shoulderless blade is my favorite on the planet. I made use of the new 2nd anniversary shaving cadre brush. I got it in the water here, just kind of wrenching off. I used the Speicknstick and aftershave. And that's about it. Once again, happy that you came to visit. I don't get a lot of visitors during the day. Mommy was home today, so I got a chance to finish her brakes. I'd been kind of wanting her to leave that car so that I could do a brake job on her car, but she kept taking it. And so Rear brakes were down to metal. The front brakes were fine. There wasn't anything wrong with the front brakes, but for some reason, that car of hers, it's a Honda Civic, it goes through rear brakes like potato chips. It just eats them right up. So I replaced the calipers and rotors and everything, so it's all new, and maybe when we replace everything, it'll be better. I'm Major Rich, and you'll find me on the Shaving Cadre. And if you're finding me on YouTube, please like, that helps me in the algorithms. Subscribe if you like, and please come visit us at the Shaving Cadre. We're a great bunch of guys. We're in the middle of doing alphabet shaves. We're up to K tonight. Tomorrow will be M, but I shave every other day, so I got to figure out something for N. And a quick glance through my soap collection, I'm coming up empty, so I'm going to have to get a little creative. That's what it is. And we'll do that before our next shave. We'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.